Okay, today we're going to do a demo for you on a really fancy center grinder. This is not a lapper. This is a sophisticated piece of equipment. This is a Henninger made in Germany, and the idea of this is to create a perfect center on your workpiece, so you can grind very high accuracy parts. The difference between a center lap, you're basically just going in and cleaning up a center hole that was already drilled there. In this case, you're either creating the center yourself, or you're taking one that's been pre-drilled and making it much more accurate. So what we have here is a center down here and a clamping device here that can hold your part. You bring this in and it clamps it in the V here. You've got some fingers and there's some adjustability there for the different sizes of your parts. You've got a mechanical and motor driven dressing tool that you can slide in close to your stone, depending on what kind of a stone you're going to put on it, that's going to go up and down and dress the wheel. Now this is a collet system here. You could change this wheel to different sizes and smaller ones, and so on and so forth. You've got a tailstock down here that you can loosen up and crank it up with that wheel to bring it up and down. I'm not sure the total capacity. That'll be listed on our website. You also have a dial indicator mounted on the side here with a bar, so you can see exactly how deep you make your centers. You want to have all your centers the same depth when they go to the grinder, or you end up with taper problems when you are really working with a fine amount of taper. So it's currently wired for 480 volts, 460 volts. It has a foot switch here that pneumatically allows you to lower and raise this head so that you could change this tool and then bring it back down into the grinding position. You've got a dial here that'll also bring it down. This is to come up to your work actually, and then you've got a fine feed dial, even finer, to get down into the center hole. Start it up. And start it up. What do we got to do? Oh, this has to be closed. There's a proximity switch here, or a little button switch. Once we close that, we can start this. We actually have 2 RPMs. There's the standard, and then there's there's the high and there's the low. We go over to here, start this, and that's a faster RPM. It also has this orbiting function on it. That will be explained in the literature. If you Google this Henninger center grinder, what you do with that. We can turn that off. So that's basically the machine. It's in excellent condition, very quiet, very nice looking. I would imagine this needs to be bolted down to the floor because it's kind of top heavy. That's why we left it on the skid. But this is all original paint, and that's about it. That's the Henninger center grinder. You see here the dresser going up and down. Over here there's a couple of bolts that you can slide this in and get it close to your wheel in order to dress it. And back here there's an apparatus so that you can change it on different angles. This goes from 45 to 60 degrees and anywhere in between. So this is adjustable for your angle. Oh, there's how you shut it off. It's got a little switch on top. So that's it. That's a pretty nice grinder. Thank you very much.